From the dawn of computing, humans have been obsessed with making these machines stronger, smaller, more efficient, more powerful, more like us, to create a true artificial intelligence. Literature has run parallel to this quest, as authors imagine what these AIs might be like, and what the consequences would be to the human race if we created them. I invite you to join me, Katie Kaczmarek, this winter as we explore the questions. Why are writers so interested in portraying artificial intelligences? And how do computers read and write? This concern about the negative influences of artificial intelligence isn't a new one. Ancient Greek philosopher Plato actually railed against writing as a replacement for human memory. Thus, it is only fitting that we start with an examination of the role of reading, writing, and other technologies that we have been using to supplement our memory in our daily lives. Then we will turn to the ways science fiction writers imagined artificial intelligence in William Gibson's cyberpunk novel, Neuromancer. Our examination of this novel will help us understand how terms Gibson coined, like the Matrix, have made their way into our cultural understanding. From there we will investigate how authors in the era of personal computing have used this technology to create new narrative structures, whether in human-guided hypertext fiction or computer-produced algorithmic fiction. Critics in the 1990s hailed these types of stories as the new frontier of literature. We will ask, why didn't electronic fiction put an end to print books? And how do these stories shift control over the reading experience from the author to the reader? Or do they? Finally, we will experience transmedia storytelling and the intersection of games and literature in the alternate reality game, The Age of Turing. This game starts with the simple premise. What if Alan Turing, the British mathematician who pioneered artificial intelligence, had lived, instead of dying from cyanide poisoning when he was 42? How would his influence be seen in the world today? This multi-platform narrative relies on social media, videos, and websites to tell the story, and prompts us to question, how can playing games be a critical act the same way that reading can? I'm looking forward to exploring these topics with you, especially as they prompt us to consider the impact of these developing technologies on our literature, on the kinds of learning we can do in this online classroom, and on our lives. See you in the winter session.